Hi, it's Parker. I've been getting a lot of questions from my viewers and my supporters. Parker, I want to do online class. Parker, I want to do gaming. Parker, I want to do school. Parker, I want to do work from home. What type of laptop should I buy? So I put together this list with some qualified laptops that very best suit these categories. So let's start. So the first we have on the list is the Asus Zenbook S16. It's on Amazon for $1,859. The CPU is an AMD Ryzen AI9 365 and it goes at 2 GHz. It's a new chip that built to process AI very well. The memory is a 32 GB LPDDR5. The graphics is an AMD Radeon 880M. 12 CUs. So it has an NPU chip. It's a new chip built for AI processing. It's a neural processing unit. That's what NPU is for. It's a AMD XDNA NPU up to 50 TOPS. The display is a 16-inch OLED touchscreen, 2880 by 1800 at up to 120 Hz and 16 by 10 aspect ratio. Storage, it's a 1 TB M.2 NVMe PCIe 4.0 solid state drive. For webcam, it's a 1080p webcam with Windows Hello support. For connectivity, to USB-C 4.0 Gen 3 with DisplayPort alternate mode and power delivery. One USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A, one HDMI 2.1, one 3.5mm audio combo jack, one SD card reader. Networking is a Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, biometrics, Windows Hello facial recognition. Battery capacity is 78 watt-hours. Dimension is 13 by 92 by 9.57 and it weighs around 3.31 pounds. That's it for the first one. For the second up on the list, we have the Microsoft Surface 15-inch laptop. It's going on Amazon for $1,299. The processor is a Qualcomm Snapdragon X Elite and it's 12 cores. This is a new chip as well. And when you hear Qualcomm Snapdragon, you maybe think of a mobile, like a smartphone, like a Samsung. But this is a new chip they designed for laptops and it performs really well. And it's not that as of mobile as you think. The RAM is 16 gig or you can get it up to 32 GB LPDDR5X as well. The storage is a removable SSD. Options 256 gig, 512 GB or 1 TB. Display is a 15-inch Pixel Sense Flow touchscreen 2496 by 1664 resolution, 120 Hz refresh rate, Dolby Vision, IQ Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The battery life up to 22 hours for video playback, 15 hours for web usage. Ports 2 USB-C, 1 Thunderbolt 4, a USB-A 3.1, a Surface Connect port, a 3.5mm headphone jack, a micro SD XC card reader. The camera is a full HD Surface Studio camera with AI enhanced features. The audio is an Omnisonic speaker with Dolby Atmos. For connectivity, it's a Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, and it weighs 1.66 kilogram, 3.67 pounds. That's not bad for this quality laptop. It's really hot. Alright, so third up on the list, we have the Microsoft Surface. It's a 13.8-inch laptop. It goes for $985 on Amazon. The CPU is a Qualcomm Snapdragon X Elite 12 core. Now this laptop is a little step down from the one above. The memory is a 32GB LPDDR5 as well. The graphics is a Qualcomm Adreno integrated graphics. It comes with, of course, the New World Processing Unit (NPU), Qualcomm Hexagon. The display is a 13.8 inch, 2304 by 1536 resolution, 3:2 aspect ratio, 120Hz IPS LED touchscreen. For storage, it's a 1TB PCIe Gen 4 solid state drive. Webcam is a 1080p with dual mic array. For connectivity, is 2 USB-C, 1 USB-A, 1 Surface connector, 1 3.5mm combo audio. For networking, Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, biometrics, Windows, allow facial recognition via webcam. Battery capacity is 54 watt-hours. Dimension is 11.85 by 8.67 by 0.69 inches, and it weighs 2.96 pounds. This is a little bit lighter than the bigger one above that we did go through. So this is the fourth on the list. It's the Dell XPS 16. It's on Amazon for $2,699. CPU is an Intel Core Ultra 7 155H. Memory is a 32GB LPDDR5X. For graphics, it's the NVIDIA RTX 4070 60W TGP and DGPU. Or you can get it with the Intel Arc 8xe cores iGPU. For display, it's the 16.3 inch 4K plus OLED touch. Storage is 1TB PCIe Gen 4 SSD. Webcam, it's a 1080p. Connectivity, we have 3 Thunderbolt 4, 1 USB-C with power delivery and display port, and a 2.1 alternate mode. 1 micro SD card reader, 1 3.5mm combo audio. For networking, we have Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, biometrics, Windows allow fingerprint facial recognition. Battery capacity, we have 99 watt-hours. The dimension, we have 14.1 by 9.4 by 0.74 inches. It weighs 5.03 pounds. This is a little bit heavier. So we have the fifth on the list. It is Acer Swift X. It's on Amazon for $1,499. The CPU is an Intel Core Ultra 7 155H. The memory, we have 32GB LPDDR5X. For graphics, we have the NVIDIA RTX 4070 with 60W TGP. For display, we have 2880 by 1800 resolution and 120Hz OLED. For storage, we have 1TB PCIe 4.0 NVMe solid state drive. For webcam, we have a 1080p with triple mic array. For connectivity, we have 2 Thunderbolt 4, a USB-C 4, and 1 USB-C 3.2 Gen 2, and 1 USB-C 3.2 Gen 1, and 1 HDMI 2.1, 1 micro SD card reader, 1 3.5mm combo headphone mic jack. Networking, it's a Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, and biometrics, fingerprint reader. Battery capacity 76 watt-hours, and dimension is 12 by 71 by 8.98 by 0.7 inches, and it weighs 3.4 pounds. Not bad. Sixth on the list, it's the HP Pavilion Plus 14. It's on Amazon for $1,664.99. CPU Intel i7 1355U. The RAM is 16 GB DDR5 and it goes at 5200 MHz in speed. The graphics, it's Intel Iris Xe. Display 14-inch 2.8K 2880 by 1800 OLED, 120 Hz refresh rate, 100% DCI P3 color game mode, non-touch sensitive. The storage is a 512 GB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD. For webcam is the HP Wide Vision 5 megapixel IR camera. Connectivity, it's a Thunderbolt 4, a USB-C 3.2 Gen 2, and the USB-A 3.2 Gen 1, USB-A 3.2 Gen 2, and HDMI 2.1, and a 3.5mm combo jack for audio. So networking is a Wi-Fi 6E, a Bluetooth 5.3, battery capacity is 68 watt-hours, and dimension is 12 by 36 by 8.94 by 0.68 inches, and it weighs 3.19 pounds at 1.45 kilogram. For 7th on the list, it's the Lenovo Yoga 9i Pro 16. It's the 16-inch. It's on Amazon for $1,969. The CPU is an Intel Core Ultra 9 185H, and the memory is 32 GB. The graphics is NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050, 6 GB, 100 watt TDP, and the display is 16-inch 3200 by 2000 IPS. And 165 Hz refresh rate at 400 nits bright. Storage is a 1 TB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe, and the webcam is a 5 megapixel with IR for Windows Hello. For connectivity is one USB-C with Thunderbolt 4, one USB-C 3.2 Gen 2, two USB-A 3.2 Gen 1, one HDMI, one 3.5mm audio jack, one SD card reader. For networking, it's a Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3. Battery capacity is 84 watt-hours, 170 watt slim tip charger. The dimension is 14.28 by 9.99 by 0.70 inches, and it weighs 4.41 pounds. It's getting a little bit weighty. Alright, 8th up on the list, we have the Asus TUF Gaming A15. It's going on Amazon for $1,029. It has Windows, it uses Windows 11 Home. The display is 15.6 inch IPS and 1920 by 1080, 144 Hz. The CPU is an AMD Ryzen 7 7735HS. The memory is a 16 GB onboard. So this one is an onboard memory. So you will not be able to upgrade this RAM, but I think 16 GB should be pretty much fine for most tasks that you willing to do. For the graphics, we have the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 8GB. So because this is a very good GPU, you might have less struggle with that. The fact that the memory is not being able to upgradable. So for storage is you have the 512 GB PCIe NVMe MS SSD. Webcam is 720p and connectivity is one USB-C and one USB 3.2 Gen 2, a display port, a power delivery, two USB 3.2 Gen 1 and one HDMI 2.1, one audio jack 3.5mm. So networking is Wi-Fi 6E with Bluetooth 5.2, and for battery capacity is 90 watt-hours. Dimension is 251 by 354 by 25mm. Weighs around 2.2 kilograms. The ninth on the list we have here is the Apple. It's a MacBook Air 15-inch laptop with the new generation M3 chip. It's going on Amazon for $1,149. It comes with 8-core CPU, 10-core GPU, 8GB unified memory, and 256GB SSD storage, 16-core neural engine processor, 15.3-inch liquid retina display with true tone, 1080p FaceTime HD camera, MagSafe 3 charging port, 2 Thunderbolt, USB 4 ports, support for up to 2 external display with laptop lid close, Magic Keyboard with Touch ID, Force Touch trackpad, 35-watt dual USB-C port compact power adapter. 10th on the list we have here, it's the this one seems to be the 13-inch. So this is the MacBook Air 13-inch laptop with the same new M3 chip, going on Amazon for $929. This is not bad in price. So it has the 8-core CPU, it's just the same as the 15-inch. This one comes with the 8-core GPU though, so it's a bit step down, 2-core step down from the above, the bigger one. So it has 8GB unified memory, a 256GB SSD storage, 16-core neural engine, 13.6-inch liquid retina display with true tone, 1080p FaceTime HD camera, MagSafe 3 charging port, 2 Thunderbolt USB 4 ports, and supports for up to 2 external display with laptop lid closed just as well. Magic Keyboard with Touch ID and Force Touch trackpad, 30-watt USB-C power adapter. So that's it for today, guys. And these, as I said, these are the list of laptops that can manage pretty much, I would say, any pretty much task. Well, all those tasks that I listed that I've been getting questions for. And thank you guys for watching, and please remember to like the video if you like it, and please remember to subscribe to get more. And it's your boy Parker. I'm out. It's really hot in here though.